When we think about school safety, we typically focus on physical barriers. We see locked doors, security cameras in the hallways, and strict administrative policies, a model managed entirely by adults. But this approach has a built-in blind spot. While teachers and principals monitor the physical hallways, an entirely separate ecosystem operates out of sight. It thrives on private group chats, direct messages, and hidden social networks. To see how sprawling this ecosystem really is, look at this animation. That small center represents the physical footprint of a school, but the moment you map the digital interactions of its students, that tiny footprint is instantly overshadowed by a massive, expanding network of hidden daily exchanges. A top-down security system cannot monitor all of this. To secure a network this vast, you need a decentralized system of active first responders built directly into it. True school safety requires students. They are the only ones standing inside that network, holding a complete, unfiltered view of the community's interactions. Protecting this network starts with the first sphere of influence, the individual students' everyday choices on their own devices. The moment a cruel rumor or a harassing message lands on a phone, a digital chain reaction begins. The speed at which that harm spreads depends entirely on the next person in line. The most effective defense mechanism is the pause. It is a deliberate interruption of the urge to instantly react, reply, or forward a message. In those few seconds, you run a simple 3-step mental checklist. Ask yourself, is this true? Is it respectful? And could it harm someone? If the content fails that test, choosing not to share it is an active defensive maneuver against digital violence. That single moment of individual hesitation severs the chain reaction. It prevents a localized instance of embarrassment from escalating into community-wide emotional damage. Digital choices alone cannot catch everything. We must look up and observe our physical spaces. This brings us to the second sphere, interpersonal peer support. Invisible digital trauma often manifests as an offline indicator. A classmate experiencing cyberbullying might suddenly become quiet, withdraw from their usual group, or show visible signs of fear during class. When you spot these signs, your role is not to become a private investigator or to try and resolve complex trauma by yourself. Instead, the requirement for this sphere is to provide basic empathy, listen actively, and act as a bridge, encouraging your classmate to speak with a trusted adult who is equipped to help. Noticing a sudden shift in a classmate's behavior is the most critical early warning system a school possesses to identify abuse that would otherwise stay hidden. Sometimes, a student encounters something far beyond a rumor. This is where the third sphere activates, the institutional response to serious threats, extreme cyberbullying, or highly concerning behavior. If you see a concerning threat, strict containment protocols apply. Do not investigate the source, do not confront the aggressor, and do not spread the information. Many students freeze in these moments because of the cultural stigma of snitching. This sphere often paralyzes the exact action needed to keep people safe. A punitive focus tracks a red path toward escalation, but viewing reporting as early intervention creates a blue path toward de-escalation. Preserve evidence privately and deliver it to a secure contact, a counselor, parent, or safety officer, stopping the threat. Discarding the stigma of snitching allows for a protective intervention that stops an escalating threat from becoming a crisis. When you step back, you see these 3 spheres, the self, the peer, and the system, operating and overlapping simultaneously. School culture is the cumulative total of thousands of these daily individual microactions. Every deleted cruel text, every supportive offline conversation, and every private report fortifies the network, making it harder for harm to take root. Adults may build the structure and write the policies, but the students are the ones who actively protect the people inside it. An individual student's choices, everyday actions, and willingness to speak up are the tools required to ensure a safe today and a stronger tomorrow.